right. Okay. Uh-oh. Why does it say retracted? I didn't retract nothing. Oh, come on now. Let me try that again. Okay. Hopefully that sticks this time. Okay, y'all. So as you can see, I'm at my storage. Like, it took me forever to get out here. So this lady really is pissing me the fuck off. Like, and it's like I literally just have to leave, which I was just saying earlier. So because I didn't respond to her text message, like I said, God is good and he works in mysterious ways. Like, I literally have not talked to my mechanic friend. I tell y'all that all the time. I talk about it. My shit I talk about. Anything that needs to get documented is documented. Anything that I feel is on my chest that I need to get off, I talk about it every day on my YouTube. So I literally haven't talked to him. Like, I think I met my church lady. Like, I met her when I was still in that hotel down in PG. She was an Uber lady that had picked me up from the grocery store and took me back to the hotel. So that's how we met. That's how we instantly clicked and la 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 la. So So I don't know, like I guess about 4:30ish. It was after I was still on the phone talking to my mechanic friend. So of course the husband come knocking on the door because she's not there. So he knocked on my door Tuesday. She knocked on my door at 11 o'clock last night, and then she has him knocking on my door again today. Every day this week, either the landlord or the landlady or the husband has knocked on my door. So she had left that. I showed the message. I showed the message. I showed the text message. That's the shit that she had sent me today. A handwritten note, and then the shit in my phone. And because I didn't respond, and she's listening to all the shit in the camera, and the camera is picking up everything because I was in my room. First of all, she was eavesdropping in my conversation at 4 o'clock in the morning. I saw the light turn off. Y'all know how she is about these fucking lights. She don't never want the lights on. And then the white girl was like, oh, well, that was my fault, of course, because she always leave the light on. Okay, so she was home last night. She came home last night just to confront me about what happened the night before. She's talking about it's too much drama in her house because me and the black girl complaining. Well, you moved in a regular Joe Schmo that work and come home right across the hall from a crackhead. She's talking shit, talking about people want to rent rooms all the time. Yeah, but you're not going to have nobody decent that's not addicted to drugs that's going to be cool with a legit crackhead right across the hall. I told her, so she finally said, okay, you're right about them not cleaning and all this stuff. So I asked the husband, I said, did you see the 3 plates in the sink? Because the last time when I had made the breakfast and stuff, they left three plates in the sink. And it was there all day, and I wasn't going to wash it. I had already cooked and all this stuff and cleaned up behind myself. Just like I told her, I said, you sent me those 2 pictures. You knew it was the girl's mess. Why are you sending that shit to me when you know that I clean up? Yes, you do clean up behind yourself. So then why would you send that shit to me when you know that that's not my mess? So I had to get here before 6 o'clock before they close. Like, so because I had literally paid the storage to avoid having to pay another daggone late fee, that's why I don't have the money to get a U-Haul. So I had looked at a place, and the lady's trying to decide what the hell she's going to do. So she's going to tell me I don't look like I'm responsible. Lady, do you not know that that's fucking racist? You know I'm black, right? And then you're going to tell a black person, not that, oh, I don't think you're responsible, that you can't pay the rent. She said, I don't look responsible. That's racist. So here, the lady is mad because she hears me venting in the house through the camera. She's trying to play all the females against each other. And she worrying about, matter of fact, the lady has sent me a text. Hold on, y'all. I didn't even get a chance to read the text because she was all up in my face with the husband. The husband is a wuss. He don't have he another vagina. It's a waste of a damn penis because he really got a fucking vagina. Just like my former general manager, vagina. You ain't no real man. You got a vagina. I'm like, did you see the 3 plates in there? I'm not saying nothing. Okay, fine. She wear the pants in the house. You have a vagina. Okay. So now that we've established that, let me go and see what this lady has said. So in between when she's fucking with me during the day, y'all. Hey, Herbal Goddess. Hey, Jonathan. I'm sorry. I didn't see y'all responding. Like, this stuff is just really getting... Oh, I see it. It's right here in front of me, Tracy. Damn it. But I didn't look at it. So the lady from downstairs, I had made it a point to exchange numbers when she had came upstairs. So she had literally texted me when I was still talking to my mechanic friend. So getting back to that real quick, like I said, I haven't talked to this man at least since February. It's all these months later. You know, he has some stuff going on. I don't want to tell his personal business, but, you know, he has some stuff going on. And, you know, he knows that I have some stuff going on. So we were keeping in regular contact when we haven't for a while. Okay. But then I told you, he got upset about a comment that I had made about my mama. So he literally sent me a text message this afternoon. Like literally as soon as I saw the text, I had just opened up my YouTube, but I was like, okay, well, let me just go ahead and call him real quick because stupid bugs. Because I got it, y'all. He was lying right for my face, and I flicked him with this phone. Like, don't come up in my face. Hey, Arnold. Girl, I hate a vagina man too. Like, don't even do it. Like, don't even do it. So, like I said, the good Lord works in mysterious ways because this man sent me a text message talking about, are we still at war? Tracy ain't never at war. But he acknowledged he was wrong. Okay, so as soon as I saw the message, that's when I called him, and I had just happened to open my YouTube. You know, so as soon as we got on the phone, y'all, he was like, hey, baby girl. I was like, hey, what's up? You know, I addressed him like I normally do. And he was like, I just want to let you know that I'm an asshole, you know. And he's like, you can say whatever you want about your mama because that's your mama. In a nice, calm, sweet voice. I'm like, who the fuck is that? I'm sitting here talking to the phone. I'm looking. I'm like, this man don't never admit that he wrong. He don't never apologize. So I felt like it was meant for him to contact me when it was meant for him to contact me, right? So that's where we're sitting there talking, and I had the phone muted because I didn't want y'all to hear all of our conversation because he's talking about his personal stuff too. And I know he don't want his stuff displayed on YouTube. Okay, fine, no problem. That's why I eventually got off the phone because I knew we were going to be on the phone for a minute. So we're still on the phone when the husband comes knocking on the door. So y'all listen to what I got to say now, y'all, because y'all know the regular folks that have been chiming in to all the shit that I've been going through. Y'all know because I come on here every single day and talk about it. What needs to be documented is documented. Y'all know the crazy and all the shit that I've been going through. Okay, so literally this week, y'all know I started my new job this week. The husband knocked on my door. My phone was blowing up. And I don't really want to talk about it. It's like I kind of want to talk about it, but I really don't, you know, because I really don't have a problem with the person. I just have a problem with what they did, and I wasn't expecting it. But at the same time, like I said, I really don't want to go into details about it. I was trying to talk to the 2 people that I know about it. You know, the one person didn't pick up the phone, and the other person didn't send me an email to give me their number. But it's okay. It's okay, you know. I talked to my church lady friend about it, but I wanted to talk to somebody else that I know knows what's going on. So that first night, like I said, the husband woke me up out of my sleep because this was the whole smoking thing. Remember, like this is at least the 3rd time. He don't never smell the smoking. Okay, fine. You don't never smell the smoking, but you know the girl is smoking. So look, because I didn't respond to her messages in a timely fashion, because I was ignoring her. She don't like me ignoring her, right? Lady, but I'm grown. I don't have to sit here and listen to your foolishness if I don't want to. I'm job searching. I told y'all it was 2 driving jobs, Papa John's, Chick-fil-A, and it was what was it? It was like a center for like mentally, mentally disabled adults. But they all were part-time except for the Papa John one. But she said, like the one I know that I had responded to, they have like a car for you to drive. Because I'm like, I need the one, that has a car. She's like, oh, well, we don't have that. But you could try like this location or that location. So I'm like, literally, when I had got back in the house, that's why I said I had to go to the store because I didn't want to have to deal with that shit. Thank you, Arnold. So I literally didn't want to have to deal with this shit with this lady this morning because she was being attitudey snippy with me last night. I didn't give it back to her, y'all. She woke me up out of my sleep at 11 o'clock at night, knowing that I had to get up early to go to work the next day. This bitch don't care that I'm sick. I was sick 2 weeks after I had lost my job. Okay. She don't care that I'm sick. She knows when I lost my job. I told her. I told the Uber lady first, then I told her. Okay, and then I told everybody else. Okay. So she don't care that I was sick. She knows when I just interviewed last Wednesday. The lady wasn't my assistant general manager wasn't going to be at work Monday. That's why she said you could start Tuesday. Okay. So as you can see, I didn't go to work today. They wanted $100. Lyft was crazy because I'm like, I don't have no $100 to spend for a one-way trip. Like I barely make $100 in a day. So that don't make no sense to spend $100 to get to work when I still have to pay at least another $30, $40 to get back. I don't have money like that. So like I said, like my whole money situation kind of plays into what happened Tuesday. A dude knocked on my door about the fucking cigarettes. Then my phone is buzzing, waking me the fuck out of my sleep. So then when I finally go back to sleep, that's when the lady with the peppermint stuff came upstairs. So then I'm glad she came upstairs because we finally were able to have a conversation about everything that had happened. Okay, fine, no problem. So that's Tuesday night. And then last night, the lady come home because the lady from downstairs said, watch, she gonna come home tomorrow because she wants to know if we're actually communicating or not. So of course, yeah, I'm not no fool. Yes, it was my idea to exchange the numbers. So we've been actively texting each other. So like I said, when the lady's leaving the stupid door notes on my door, and when she's texting and I didn't respond, she's bothering the lady downstairs too. So let me see what she had to say. Let me see. Okay, so hold on, let me enlarge it because I didn't even get a chance to read it because like I said, they were going through the shit. Anyways, so this is what she sent this message to me at 2:23, and I think it was like at least about 4:30ish. Yeah, because like I almost barely even made it here, to come and pay this bill on time. So her response to the landlady is, this is my last message to her today. She's saying this is her last text that she sent to the landlady. Hello. I was really busy today, so if you text me back, I did not get the message. Again, when she texts you, she expects you to respond right away. Lady, I didn't even know when you had texted me the other day because I was at work filling out my paperwork, and because I'm looking through my phone for a reference number, I see that she texted me. So I said, I'm at work. Okay. And she was texting about, she said menthol or something. I don't know what the fuck she said. All I know is, had she said peppermint, I would have known that it was about me. So I said, okay, I don't know what the deal is, but I'll get home. And when I get home, I'll let you know if I smell anything. So of course, when I got home, all I smelled were the cigarettes, not knowing that she was talking about my peppermint. Okay, fine, whatever. So anywho, so she's like, this is my last message to her today. Hello, I was really busy today. So if you text me back, I did not get the message. I want to say that I will not continue any more conversations about Traci. Traci is a decent one. Oh my God. Traci is a decent woman that's struggling and trying to make a life on her own. And I understand that because y'all, I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't even get a chance to read what she said. She's like, Tracy's a decent woman that's struggling and trying to make a life on her own. And I understand that because I'm in the same way. She has the same concerns that I had. So she has the right to feel upset and concerned. We understand each other. I will only discuss with you about business concerning my room, and that's it. My mind is on more important things and goals, and I don't want any added stress. I will not be responding back to any more negativity about this. Wow, so the landlady is talking shit about me to the lady downstairs. That's confirmation, y'all. And that's what I'm saying. I can appreciate the lady downstairs. She a black lady too. She don't take no shit from this lady. So I literally thought it was a possibility. Nothing is set in stone, because if it is, I come on here and I let y'all know. I had looked at a room. I've still been, searching for other rooms. I found a room that was 10 minutes down the road from my current job, and one that was 4 minutes down the road. But people respond when they respond. Like, they don't always respond. Hey, Dustin. So, like I said, this lady had sent this message to me at 2:30. I didn't even get a chance to read it. And then the landlady talking shit about me to the girl downstairs. She talking shit, about me to the white girl. I haven't done nothing, y'all. I haven't done nothing. This lady gonna tell me, when I said you had me move in this house when these kids are on drugs. She gonna tell me marijuana is not a drug, and she didn't know that the girl was still taking drugs. She knew that she used to be on drugs, and that she didn't know that she was still on drugs. So thank you for telling her. Lady, I'm not no fucking snitch. Shut the fuck up. You don't play. You're playing on the real slippery slope. You know that girl is on drugs. You know that boy. Like, I agree with the whole marijuana thing, but don't tell me that it's not a drug. It is a drug. It's just legal now in certain ounces in certain areas. It's just legal now. It's not a problem, with it not being legal anymore, but it's still a drug. Okay. She gonna tell me she didn't know. The girl told me herself. She goes in her room whenever she fucking feels like it, because they don't have no lock on their door. She said she would do the same thing to you if you didn't have a lock on your door. So that's the first thing, y'all. She gonna act like she boo-boo the fool. The boy is not on drugs. The girl is on drugs, and she didn't know that she was still taking drugs. So thank you for telling her that she was on drugs. I'm like, lady, don't try to play me for no fool. You know this girl is on drugs. I mean, technically, they both on drugs. So she's mad because she overheard me on the camera talking to the girl, and she was eavesdropping. She gonna tiptoe down the steps at 4:00 in the morning to come and turn this light off. Now, if she didn't touch the light, then I wouldn't have known that she was outside of my door eavesdropping. At 4:00 in the morning, when I was on my live earlier this morning, I saw the light click off, because the whole light illuminates underneath that big ass crack underneath my door. Then the light's on, and all of a sudden it goes off. I saw it when she cut the light off. I know she was outside. And at this point, I don't care. Like, I don't care, because, y'all, I'm just so beyond ridiculous about this lady and this whole situation that I don't care. She didn't know that I was already trying to move. She didn't know that I got all them boxes in my room. I was strategic about bringing all the boxes in the house. I made sure the camera was facing that way. She couldn't see me. The only way she could see me is through the front camera. So obviously she didn't see me, or I don't think they had that camera back up then, because it was out of the window. So yeah, she didn't know that I had all those boxes in my room. Y'all already know I was already trying to move. Y'all already know about the Uber lady. Y'all already know about the shit that just popped off this past week. Okay. But she's literally gonna, try to play me for a fool and make it seem like me and the girl, the one downstairs, that got the issues, because we're the only ones complaining. She said the boy don't never complain. Well, he don't have nothing to complain about. What is he gonna complain about? All of his shit, all of his needs and stuff are met. They could be up in the dirty room. They don't have to clean. They could keep the mice over there because they have food to feed the mice and blah, 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 blah. Traci the problem because Traci got a mouth. And Traci, she going to say, I done told her that I wasn't happy in her house. I never said those words to you, lady. Don't lie on me because y'all know that's my biggest pet peeve. Don't lie on me. I never said that to your face. I never told you I was moving. So her only issue with me, so she, like you see, the lady told her, I have the right to complain about what I'm complaining about. She's got an issue with me because I complained and the fact that I didn't pay my rent on time this month. Okay, but you know, I just started a new job Tuesday. Okay, y'all been knocking on my door every single damn day this week. So because I said, okay, if she, because she just said last night, you know, if anybody in her house got a problem with the stuff going on in her house, then you can leave. And I told her, I said, well, that doesn't make me feel like I'm still welcome here because why would you say that to me? I haven't done nothing. I've been cleaning behind these nasty ass kids. Okay. I didn't touch them fucking tampons. That's nasty. You know, but I did have to go to the bathroom when the shit was on the toilet. So I had to go in my room, get gloves, get the bleach spray, get my Clorox wipes. And I had to clean that nasty shit off the toilet just so I could use the bathroom. That's nasty. Okay, and so this lady has literally been talking shit about me. I haven't done nothing. Okay, I've done everything that she asked me to do. She literally wants me to spy on the white girl, which I've already told y'all. What she said when I smelt the smoke in the house to tell her. But then when I tell her, I guess she don't believe me because then she got the husband going in there to smell the cigarette smoke. But then of course when he come in the house, he don't smell the smoke. Okay. Thank you, Dustin. Yes, I have the right to protect myself and my property. Exactly. So, do what, timekeeper? So, like I said, this lady, because I didn't respond, I told her, you have to give me time to respond. I said, I don't always see my messages right away. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. And sometimes when I do see it, I just don't want to be bothered with her right then and there. I'm a grown woman just like she is. If I don't want to be bothered with your foolishness, I have the right to take time to myself to figure out what I'm going to say or to handle my personal business. Because until Traci gets till I land another full-time job, I still have to keep looking until I land another full-time job. And then this job could just be, you know, my part-time job. And then I still have to have the full-time job. That's why I was looking for another night driving job because with this schedule, I would be able to do both. And I need as much money as I possibly can get at this point. So the lady had called me back. So I guess, you know, she was like, oh, I was considering renting the room to you. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. But of course, because I'm just getting back to work, I don't have my security deposit and my first month's rent. And that's part of what happened the other day. Because I would have had it had the person that said that they were going to help was going to help. Okay. At least the way that they said. Fine. No problem. It didn't happen. Okay. So I'm literally here at the point I'm going to have to get this van and move the rest of my shit in the storage. I don't really have that much room left in this storage. But my stuff I'm going to have to put in the storage because I'm going to have to leave because she's mad because she felt like I wanted to leave. I'm like, okay, well, when I was ready to leave, I would have told you. Oh, yeah. I hear y'all. So, like, my mechanic friend is like, he's like, don't do it because, you know, if you lay hands on her, you know, she's going to press charges. I was like, I'm not trying to lay hands on nobody. I didn't kirk out on nobody on my job. I haven't kirked out on this lady. She almost got it last night because, like I said, she was giving me attitude. I didn't say nothing. I took it because I'm tired. I just want her to shut the fuck up so I can go lay back down. She woke me up out of my sleep. You're harassing me, lady. You are harassing me, and you're trying to bully the people that are in the house that don't do what you want them to do. It's not cool, okay? So then she's telling me, well, because I didn't pay my rent, I need to know when you're going to pay the rent because you haven't said nothing to me. I'm like, lady, I don't even know when I'm getting my first full check. You know, when I went on my interview, you saw me walk out the door dressed up. I texted you that morning when I finally saw your message. Like I said, you see the girl, she texted the girl, but she at work. Like, she's not going to sit here and keep texting you back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Obviously, you don't have shit to do. She at work. She busy. I was at work. I was busy. Like, it's a lot of information to have to retain, y'all. Like, and I don't even know how long I'm gonna have this job, but I need to keep it for as long as I can until, like I said, until I at least get another full-time job lined up or whatever. So I need to touch base with my head handler lady, because like the 3 jobs that she's had me up for, they all have fallen through. So it's like I still got to do what I got to do, but I don't need this extra stress. So I literally went from having all this stress at this stupid job to having the stress in this house. I can't talk on the telephone. I can't have company. I can't wash clothes. I can't do this. I can't do that. She's listening to every fucking thing that I say. Like I said, she's hearing the voices in the house. I'm like, lady, that's them fussing and cussing. That ain't me. Because at the time, I wasn't even recording yet in my room. I don't like being lied on. I don't like being played with. This lady is really plucking my nerves. So, y'all, I'm literally like gonna have to get a U-Haul within the next couple of days, because I can't afford to pay no $100 to go lift all the way to work and then have to pay $30 back. That's $130 for one day when I don't even make that much in a day. So when I'm literally off these next couple of days, I'm gonna have to get a U-Haul to get my stuff in the storage, which I'm gonna have to finagle the stuff to get it in the storage, because I'm gonna have to leave. Like, the lady can't just kick me out. But at the same time, I can't deal with this shit no more. These people have been knocking on my door every day this week, and she put a fucking bullshit ass note on my door, and she's texted my phone twice, talking about why am I don't respect her house. Why am I talking about her? Bitch, why are you talking about me? The lady just said she's not gonna talk about me no more, and you see what she said. She said I'm a decent lady and I'm struggling just like her. That was nice for her to say. Thank you. I can't even see. Where are my glasses? Hold on, y'all. Like, so here, while I'm out, it's like I have to talk while I'm out, because I can't even talk on the phone. She gonna sit up there and ask the lady, who was she talking to? She's like, I'm conducting business, and I'm grown. I don't have to tell you who the hell I'm talking to. That's what she had texted me earlier. That's what I'm saying. I didn't see when she had, like, I saw what she responded. I just didn't get a chance to read it. Uh-oh. Where's my phone? Okay. Oh, reincarnated angel. Okay, thank you, dear. Thank you for that. That's so sweet. So, y'all, I'm just beyond tired. So, literally, after being homeless, in the car, not in the car, blah, 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 like, it looks like I'm just going to be fucking homeless again, because I can't deal with this lady and her bullshit. So, I'm literally going to have to try to make calls tomorrow. I have to try to get money together to get this U-Haul, to try to squeeze the rest of the shit up in here in my storage. Like, this lady is horrible. And she's not going to have no good luck. I'm putting it in the air. She's not going to have no good luck, because she keeps trying to pair Joe Schmoes with people that are addicted to crack. It's not going to work. You're not going to have nobody that's going to stay there long term, knowing that them kids in that nasty room doing all this stuff. And she's like, oh, well, I'm going to take care of the kids. Fine, lady. Well, I need you to tell me if you're staying or if you're not staying. Because she's like, if you want to stay, that's fine. If you don't stay. But her thing is, I don't have my money right now to pay the rent. So if I don't have the money to pay the rent, then I have to leave. Thank you, Herbal Goddess. Thank you. I mean, it just sucks. But at the same time, I'm glad that the lady downstairs has my back, because, and then, like I said, I don't have the problem with the girl personally, because deep down I know she's a sweet person. I just can't deal with the crack shit. I can't deal with the crack shit. If she could deal with that problem and finally get that crack demon off her back, I know deep down she is a nice person. She just got way too many fucking demons she's trying to fight right now. She really not trying to fight. The demons are winning, y'all. And this lady is horrible. I haven't done nothing but not have my rent to pay on time for this month. So she's like, well, since I don't have my rent money and I didn't talk to her, like, I'm going to have to leave. Yeah, but you just can't kick me out, though. You can't do that. I've already established residency at that house. I've lived there for over 30 days. I've had mail come to the house, and I have access to the house. So you cannot kick me out. I have established a residency there. I've been there 2.5 months. And I learned that from dealing with the squatter way back when. It's 2 kids. It's a couple that's right across the hall from me. Right, that's what I'm saying. She can't kick me out. But every single day this week, they've been knocking on my door. Like I said, I don't mind the lady coming up to knock on my door late. But earlier that night, the husband knocked on my door about the cigarettes. Then, like I said, my phone kept buzzing from the other shit that I was dealing with. And then at midnight is when she came knocking on my door. But she had to come. Well, she didn't knock on my door. She just was calling my name. And I thought I was dreaming until I heard her say, it's your neighbor from downstairs. I said, okay. So then that's when I finally got up and I wasn't, talking through the door with her. It's a couple. A couple is 2. It's a male and a female in that room. Then it's me in my room. That's 3. The lady downstairs, that's 4. And then the landlady and her husband are upstairs. It's only 6 of us in the house. So, like I said, it's nice to know that the lady downstairs has my back. Because like I said, she tried to say shit, about us talking about her having men in the house and all that stuff. I said, I heard the voices, and when she's sending out all the pictures, all paranoid, thinking that the guy was coming to the house, I said, he most likely was trying to visit the lady downstairs. That's all I said. That wasn't anything out of the way, because everybody knows that, she has a separate entrance downstairs, not upstairs. And this was after the deck was constructed and all that stuff. And so she even tried to tell her, obviously, with your husband back there doing the deck, that's why the rodents, because she said, I've been here since December. She downstairs. She's like, I've never had mice in my room. And the kids said the same thing. They haven't had mice in their room until recently. Yeah, because he was messing with the dirt in their little habitat outside. So then they started coming inside. But I caught the fucker on my... Yo, what kind of bird is this? I don't know if y'all can see it. Hold on. Focus. What kind of bird is that? Is that a hawk? Can y'all see it? It just literally landed right there on that little, fence or whatever. I'm sorry. I know I don't have a steady hand, y'all. And he's not really moving right now. But he literally just landed on that branch. At first I thought it was like an owl, but it looks like a hawk. I don't know. I can't see it. My hand won't stay still. Anyways, it's cool. It's cool when he literally just flew up on that fence. So anyways. So she pretty much said, if I don't have the money to pay my rent, I have to leave. And I'm like, I told you when I got fired. You saw when I went on the interview. That was just last Wednesday. You know that I just started the job on Tuesday. Oh, he just flew away. So I don't even know when I'm getting my first check. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was a pretty bird. I thought it was an owl at first, but I think it might have been a hawk or something. Maybe it was a chicken hawk. Bop, bop, chicky, bop, bop, chicky head. Yeah, anyhow, so y'all, this is some bullshit. It's some bullshit. So like I said, I thought that I might have had, like I said, nothing was set in stone. I'm waiting to hear back from people, because people have still been periodic. Like I said, I'm looking for a place. I'm looking for a full-time job. I didn't have $100 to get to work today, and I'm sure it's going to be $100 tomorrow because it's Friday. The rates always go up. Even in hotels, the rates go up on the weekends. They adjusted my schedule and stuff, but I haven't even clicked on it yet. So I might have to call out tomorrow too. So that's what I'm saying. It's like I literally have Friday and Saturday to try to find a place to go to. But if I don't, then I'm just going to be homeless again. But at the same time, like I said, she just can't kick me out. I mean, I could try to at least, get my stuff out the room to leave or whatever, because she really getting on my nerves. But she really can't kick me out, though. Because she even said with the kids, I have to do it legal. Yeah, you have to do it legal. So even with me, if you wanted me to leave your property, you would have to go. It's right down there in Catonsville. She would have to go to Catonsville Courthouse. That's where I had to go for my landlord tenant issue. And that's where I had to go to put the papers on the Jezebel last year. That's exactly where the fuck she would have to go. She just can't kick me out. She could be mad that I'm not responding, I'm ignoring her and all this shit. She can't lock me out. She can't kick me out. That's just how it is. But she's so fucking annoying. It's like I need to leave because if I spaz on that bitch, I'm gonna spaz. And it's not just gonna be like a quarter or half a spaz. It's gonna be a full 100% spaz. And I'm not trying to lay hands on nobody, but you're not gonna sit here and talk shit because she's making it seem like I'm the problem in the house. But I don't do nothing. And I've cleaned up behind these nasty kids and I've been dealing with the crack shit. But Tracy, the problem when I'm not doing nothing. The only thing that you can say that I'm guilty of is I didn't have my September rent money to pay right on the 1st. She's like, well, it's the 5th. I normally get people to the 5th. But lady, I already know all the business. The kids pay whenever the fuck they want to pay. You already told me a month ago the lady was late paying her rent because the lady thought that she had, locked her out. That's why she called the police. But see, like I said, the lady downstairs, she be on it and she don't take no shit from this lady. You said I should stay there, don't leave. These bugs are annoying. hmm I mean, it's just a lot to have to deal with, though, y'all. Y'all see the shit that I had to deal with that job. So I finally got away from that job. I finally am rested now behind the job and over, well, at least for the most part, over my flu bug and stuff. So I missed out on all that money for those 2 weeks because I was sick. Because otherwise, Tracy would have had her rent money. I'm a hustler, y'all. Like, I do whatever the fuck I got to do. Like, I got to do what I got to do. So, which I've had to do. I normally have access to a car, even though it's not my car. But you see, I have no transportation right now. But I still got to do what I still got to do. She's trying to harass me. No, I know she can't kick me out. And like I said, y'all, everything is well documented. That's why I come on here. Tracy channel is about mistreatment and injustices. What this lady's doing is not right. So at this point, it's well documented. I come on here every day talking about this lady. And you see today, I've come on here more than once talking about this Nazi landlady. So my shit is well documented. Just like she said, she has to do it legal with these kids. See, I'm not the one that you have to worry about. But now you're going to have to worry about me because I don't have nowhere else to go. I mean, I can still try to leave. But if I can't get, I don't have $120 for a U-Haul. Okay. And it's the 1st of the month. So now I got to pay the late fees for my storages. Like I said, I haven't been able to get my bills caught up since I had this other job. That's the truth. Okay. And then on top of it, I've been dealing with this stupid bullshit ass landlady. I just don't want to have to pay her no more money though. Because she being a real asshole. Tracy's not the problem. Tracy wasn't give he just flew that way. The pretty birdie. Yeah. So I'm like, Tracy's not the one you ever have to worry about. Even at work too. Tracy do her work. I'm not no slacker. But that's what they wanted. Okay, fine, you keep your slackers then. I gotta take this damn fingernail polish off, y'all. It's getting on my nerves. Like, it's so thick towards the end. This gel, I don't know. Maybe next time I won't get gel. I don't know. And then I don't want her taking that dermal to my hands because it scratches up my cuticles. But I mean, this color was pretty. It's time to take it off. So I'm like, y'all, I shouldn't have to live like this. I really feel like I'm locked up. I'm not a fucking criminal. And I paid my rent on time, at least up until this month. She knows I just started a job. And had I not got sick, I would at least had half the money. I would say at least maybe half. But at this point, because she's doing too much and she lying, she talk about marijuana is not a drug. She's saying marijuana is not a drug because her and her husband smoke marijuana. That's why she feels marijuana is not a drug because her and her husband spoke the marijuana. And they like their little cerveza coronas. And she like her Southern home wine because the white girl says she was literally taking it to the head right out the bottle. But then I'm supposed to give up free labor on my birthday weekend when my birthday was first. So your husband could enjoy his birthday. Man, fuck all that shit. So then the Spanish lady, the other Spanish lady gonna tell me I don't look like I'm responsible. Lady, do you realize what the fuck you said out of your mouth is racist as fuck? I don't look like I'm responsible. Why? Because I'm black? You don't think I'm gonna pay my bills? I don't look like I'm responsible. She didn't say, oh, I don't think you're responsible. She said, I don't look like I'm responsible. So, oh, because I'm black people don't pay their bills? I'm at a different hotel. I'm at a different hotel in a different area, learning how to do the front desk. So, and then, like I said, it's only part-time. So until I get another full-time job, I mean, the other hotel had better bennies and stuff, but this one has the better sausage at the breakfast, though. And then they switch up the eggs, too. They do fried eggs a couple of days and scrambled eggs, and then they go back to the fried eggs. And then they have the turkey sausage a couple of days, pork sausage. That pork sausage was good as shit. It kind of looked like the pork sausage that I just saw at the grocery store. It was like $5 a pack. Like the old sausage patties from McDonald's back in the day. You know, them things were huge. They were good as shit when we used to get a real pancake right off the griddle. Like way back when. That was a long motherfucking time ago. But it's like, y'all see, I'm out here because I can't talk in the house. Because that camera is, I was in my room and in the hallway when she heard me say, and I wasn't really even talking that loud the whole time because I was in the doorway of her room. So she thinks that there's a camera, like a hidden camera, because there's a fire detector and like the carbon monoxide little thing right there by the fire detector right in front of her room. She thinks that there might be a hidden camera in that smoke detector. And she might be right. Because that camera is all the way in the motherfucking kitchen. And if I'm whispering, how the fuck can you hear me whispering in her room when the camera, is all the way in the kitchen? That's why she said, she's like, I know everybody makes me out to be, I'm crazy, I'm paranoid and all this stuff. But she's like, I think she has a hidden camera somewhere. She probably does. I wouldn't be surprised if we have cameras in the room. Like I had told, Jeffrey had called me earlier. I don't think he's in the chat. I don't think he's in chat right now. But Jeffrey had called me earlier just to check up on me and other stuff. And I said, the lady doing too much. I don't have no peace in the house. I can't even play with my pussy in peace in that house, y'all. I'm just being real. Like, that's how I can't diddle in peace. I can't diddle in peace. Like, this shit is ridiculous. Like, I don't have no sense of privacy. I don't have no sense of nothing in this house. This lady is horrible. And I do want to leave. I'm like stuck in between a rock and a hard place right now. I don't have no money to leave. But then the lady saying that I don't look responsible, she's like, oh, a Spanish dude moved in. I just want to know, were you still interested in the room? Like, why are you calling me? Like, if you said that there's another dude that's able to move in, like, I already told you I had half the money. I literally had the security deposit. And then what I was supposed to be getting from the other person was supposed to help me pretty much with my rent. But that's not what happened. And y'all, I gotta go because I gotta pee. Oh my God, I gotta pee. I should have used the bathroom before they closed. Oh shit, I think I gotta use this phone. Oh. So I'm still gonna say what the fuck I have to say. She can't stop me, from saying what I have to say. Like I said, I don't have no privacy and stuff like that. But when I'm in my room, and especially like when I was whispering and stuff like that, I really don't think that she can hear me. She was eavesdropping at 4:00 in the morning right outside my door. And I know she was out there and I know it was her because the girl left the light on. So I'm normally the one that turned the light off when I go out the room to go to the bathroom and shit. Yeah, she tiptoed down the steps because it's not like the steps creaking and stuff like that I could really hear her when she coming down the steps. But she's so pressed to have the lights off. I told y'all, She don't like the lights on. I said, let me go ahead and turn off this light so I don't get lynched. Because even the husband has said, when you're not in the kitchen, turn the light off. I literally was heating up some noodles and I went to the bathroom and came right back. So I'm going to cut the light off to go pee and then cut the light back on when I come back in the kitchen. Like, come on now. Like, I ain't doing all that shit. Ugh. People getting on my motherfucking nerves. Hold on, y'all. Let me schedule my ride. Okay. Yes, they are, dear. They're being very petty. But at the same time, my mama said, you want to be an asshole? Tracy can show you she could be the bigger asshole. So I don't have to pay no rent for this month. Okay? And if you want me to leave, you're going to have to take me to fucking court. I know my rights. I've been through all of this shit just last year. And like I said, I'm not the one you have to worry about. You just have to wait until I get my check. But you don't want to wait. You know, you're talking about, she's putting words in my mouth saying that I said to her that I wasn't happy in her. I never said that. I never even said that to the white girl. I've never said those words out of my mouth. Okay? But there is too much going on. So I'm like, look, I'm going to go ahead and leave. She didn't know I was about to dip. But I never said those words to the girl. And I never said that to the landlady. You're putting words in my mouth. You're lying on me, lady. I did not say that shit. But like I said, she has an issue with me because I complain and I have the right to complain. I've paid my money on time until this month, and she knows why I didn't pay on time this month. And then I'm supposed to give her whatever the fuck money she wants. I'm like, look, bitch, I don't care if I had $701 bills. If that's all I had to pay my motherfucking rent, I'm gonna give it to you. And if you don't want to take it, then oh well, you cannot say, bitch, I didn't pay my fucking rent money. I will give you, I don't care if I had to give you fucking pennies, bitch. If that's all I had to pay my rent with, then that's exactly what the fuck you gonna get. Take your ass to Cone Star. You got a car? Shit. Don't tell me what the fuck. She said, I said that was all of my tip money that I got for the month. Oh, well, you could have took it to the bank. Bitch, I don't have a bank account. I got Chime and Cash App. How the fuck could I go to the bank? They're not going to let me exchange money unless you got an account there. Like, shut the fuck up. You got what the fuck I gave you. Even now, you would get what the fuck I give you. I'm not giving you nothing else. You're being an asshole. So let's go to court, y'all. Let's go back to the same fucking court, like the fucking landlord tenant court, and let's see if it's the Asian judge come up out there. Because when I was upstairs, it was the white dude, the black dude the first time, the white lady, approved my peace order. Then I had to go back in front of the black judge. He looked just like my friend Sam, y'all. Like, I don't know what his brother looked like. I don't know what Sam's real life brother looked like. But that man at that courthouse looked like his brother. Okay? So she wasn't there the first time. They had to bring her from wherever the fuck they were holding her at the time. So she wasn't there until the second time. The first time she was talking all kind of slick shit out of her mouth. So God only knows what that white lady was thinking. These two black bitches up here, and she made it seem like we're fighting over a dude that wasn't even my dude or wasn't trying to be my dude. But then she all up in my personal business. And I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. Like, y'all are going to think what you want. Y'all want to do what the fuck you want. How much you charging for rent? I pay $700. Can I get HUD assistance? I don't know. I've applied for Section 8 before. It takes forever for you to get. Well, first of all, the listings have to be open in order for you to be able to apply. And like I said, I've applied in PG County, because when my mom was still alive, me and my mom primarily lived in PG County. I've applied in Montgomery County. I've applied in Anne Arundel County, Howard County, and Washington County is where Hagerstown is before you get to Cumberland. So I've been on all those lists, and you don't never hear nothing back from those people because you normally have to be on the list like at least a year plus. Yeah. So I don't know at this point. Like, I can still apply for the stuff. I mean, literally at this point, the only way that I would literally get help is if I could get into a shelter, but I haven't been able to get into a shelter. Like, I legit have not been able to get into a shelter. So I'm just looking for where that stupid bug goes. But anyways, so now I got to deal with this headache. But I'm just like the lady. The lady went in on her. She's like, because like, she entertains that bullshit. Like, I have a lot going on. And the lady is being the bugaboo. Like I said, like I was telling, I was talking to Carissa earlier, to see if she can help me out. And she was like, why is she doing all that? And I'm like, I know exactly. Why is she doing all that? That's a real good question because she's fucking controlling. She another lonely old lady that wants to get my attention, but because you're being a fucking bugaboo asshole, I don't want to be. I told her I don't want you blowing up my phone. I told her that. When I was sick, I said you would not leave me alone. You kept blowing up my phone. That is the absolute truth. I would stay there for 6 months to piss her off. Yeah, I know, because she just can't kick me out. I know my rights. I had a squatter in the place that I was staying in. And like I said, I've established residency. I've been on that property over 30 days. I've had mail come to the house and I have access to the house. We don't have keys because they have y'all hear the door when I'm going in the house. It's a punch code thing. It's like a punch code lock. So we punch in the code and then it goes zzz, when the thing unlocks, and then it goes zzz, when it locks back. And it only gives you a few seconds to get in the door before it tries to lock back. So at this point, like I said, I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that at all, Edwin, because you being a pain in my ass, like Mama said, you want to be an asshole, I can show you I can be a bigger asshole. She talking about if I'm not happy in her house, I need to let her know if I'm leaving or whatever. Bitch, you don't have to tell me nothing. NYC shelters are always available where they pay for storage and finding you a place quicker or within a year. Okay. Well, see, this is what I'm saying. We're supposed to be the United States, but how are we united when each state pretty much governs their shit the way that they want? And it's not like how the next state does their shit. Like, so how does that make us united? Like, to me, that's like a whole oxymoron. And right now, this country is very much divided. We're not united with nothing. So I need somebody to explain that to me, how we're supposed to be united when everybody does their get away thing. When everybody does their own little thing. It's crazy. But I'm glad that that lady said what she said. So I'm gonna have to respond when I get back. So you see the landlady worrying about if we talk to one another. Why are you worried about if we're talking or not? The lady is nice. Like I said, I've only seen her the 3 times. Like, because for a minute, like, it didn't even seem like she was there for like a week or so. Because I only know she home when I hear her talking. And she's like, everything comes through the vents. Like my peppermint oil. It's called corporate greed. Yeah, I know. I hear you. I mean, the shit is it's just ridiculous, yo. It's ridiculous. But at this point, I don't care how much of a problem she got with me. Stay the fuck out my face, ladies. Stay the fuck out my face. Like, I didn't, like, y'all know, when I first moved into this place, I thought this lady was really sweet. Y'all know, because I talked about it. I'm like, I always said the sweet Portuguese lady. Yeah, she went, like I said, she went from being Glenda the Good Witch in a month's time to the fucking Wicked Witch of the West slash Nazi slash overseer slash warden. And making me out to be the problem. I'm not the problem. The girl that's addicted to crack is the problem. She was the one taking your stuff. Like I said, the lady only had to accuse me one time of taking her bowl when I did not do that. What did I do? I went to the Dollar Tree. I got my textured bowl so it don't look like nobody else's bowl in that bitch kitchen. And I got me 2 glass mugs so I can drink my tea. And then the girl took the 1 cup, but I haven't used it. I sprayed the bleach in it and I just put it right there in front of my little cleaning tote where I put my cleaning supplies and stuff. I haven't used it. I would have to wash it out, and I just haven't done that yet. I just used my 1 little cup. I gave them the little tumbler cups from the pitcher. I couldn't even put the pitcher in the refrigerator to make my Kool-Aid with. I had to put it in that big. So I got the big water jug So I obviously used that water instead of the tap water. And then I took the paper plate and put the sugar on it and kind of used it as a funnel, to put the sugar down. That shit was good too, y'all. That Kool-Aid was so good. I haven't had Kool-Aid in years. That stuff was so good. All right, it should be here. All right, let me get up off of here. So, oh, there it is. There's my ride, y'all. Hold on. Ooh. Pink phone, red phone, black phone. Check, check, check. I got all phones. Oh, hello, dear. I'm good. It smells so good in here. Oh, you're welcome.
You have to wait long,
Huh?
You have to wait a long way.
Oh, no. And we're not going that far. So. Need to know that I'm on my YouTube. Second of all, my landlady is like a Nazi overseer warden lady. So she literally, I didn't get a chance to respond back to her in a timely fashion because I was fired a month ago from my other job. Right. So I literally just started a new job on Tuesday. So literally her husband knocking on the door. She woke me out of my sleep at 11 o'clock last night, knocking on my door. And then she just had her husband, before I came out here to pay my bill, she had the husband on the phone because I wasn't responding. You're ignoring me. I'm like, lady, first of all, you're not my mother. I'm grown. I'm job searching. I'm looking for another place to stay. So I literally have been dealing with her all day, and she getting on my nerves. And she was being real snippy, talking about if anybody has a problem with what's going on in her house, they can leave. But lady, you moved a regular Joe Schmo in your house right across the hall from a crackhead. Yes, I'm gonna have a problem with that. They don't. She left 2 used tampons on the sink. The boy left poop all over the toilet.
Your neighbors?
They're my roommates right across the hall. And we have no, I'm in a regular house, but she rents out the 2 rooms in the basement. So we have to share the bathroom because we're upstairs. Wow. Yeah. So this lady is just doing too much. So honey, I couldn't go to work today. The lift was gonna cost $100. I was like, I don't have $100 to take one way, and then I gotta pay $30 back. Wow. That's more than what I make in a day. That don't make no sense. And then this lady just won't leave me alone. So I'm trying not to be stressed. Yeah, so. And then I had another lady. This is a Spanish lady, a Portuguese lady. I don't know who the other lady is. Like, I don't know where she's from. I went to go look at the room, like, what was it, last week or whenever it was. I forget when it was. So she was calling me to see if I was still interested in the room. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, well, you don't look like you're responsible. Huh? When I just went through the thing with the Uber lady, I was supposed to be moving in with the Uber lady. I didn't move in because when I lost my job, she was only focused on the fact I didn't have my job, not that I had money to pay my rent. So she's going to tell me, oh, if you need a room, the room's still available. That was Monday. I responded Tuesday. Friday, I said, okay, I started the job. I'm ready to move. Are you available Friday? She's like, oh, well, you didn't respond to me in a 24-hour time frame. Next time I need you to respond within at least 24 hours because I done already rented the room. I'm like, okay, lady. How much was the room? Well, she was only charging $600, but where I am right now, the lady is charging $700. I've been there 2.5 months. Now she's talking about her water bill $170, her gas bill $200, her electric bill, the BG&E is $350. Yeah, so now she's talking about I have to pay more money, to contribute to her electric bill. And I'm like, lady, I'm already paying too much when I can't wash clothes, I can't have company, I can't take out my trash. Yeah.
Yeah, I would move immediately.
Yeah, so I'm trying to, but I'm just getting back to work. And she doing the most. So like my folks in my little YouTube community, they're like, I would just stay and piss her off because she can't kick me out. At this point, if she wants me to leave, she has to take me to court. So we literally got to go to Catonsville. She got to file the paperwork and see she don't want to have to spend no money that she don't want to spend. She's working for a rich lady in Potomac as a cancer patient that don't know that she married and got a whole house full of tenants.
Wow.
So when I got sick with the flu the week after I had got fired from my job.
Right.
So she had said, if anybody ever gets sick, to make sure you wear your mask around the house, which I did. And she made me go to urgent care to make sure to take a COVID test. So they tested me for COVID and strep. I had the flu with laryngitis.
Right.
So she's like, well, I want the paperwork. I ain't giving you nothing.
In the world, lady.
Yeah, she doing too much. She don't even know my name. So, lady, good luck going to court to file the paperwork to get me evicted out of your house when you don't have my government name. Good luck with that. I know, that's wild, isn't it? Wild. So,
You have a lot. You gotta get this thing together. Well, I'm gonna give you this phone number.
mhm.
You got one bedroom, girl, for $750, and it's your whole house. Your
Oh,
whole
for real?
apartment. Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you that, and that should help. Take a deep breath. But one thing, I'm a master social worker.
You're a what?
I'm a master social worker.
Okay.
But I ran a nonprofit for like 15 years, helping people with displacement, warehousing, job placement, applying for Social Security, all that. But I stopped doing it when COVID came and funding got tight.
Yeah.
But I was going to say this to you is that if you take it one step at a time and address everything accordingly, and I'll give you an example, what you just explained, you can pick
From work all the time, and I told the landlady, I said I don't have a problem sharing with what I was bringing home from work. Yeah, so I have to spend my money to buy food, and then she eating up my food that I'm buying. She eating up my food that I bring home from work.
yeah, so you have to find someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give you that apartment number so that you can make provision that and guess how much is a security deposit? $300.
Oh, really?
Really?
Wow.
God is good. Somebody
Yes.
gave it to me, so I'm passing on to
I
somebody
know
else.
that's right. My friend had called me. We had a little falling out months ago, and he literally texted me today in the middle of me dealing with my Nazi landlady. And he was like, are we still at war? I was like, we were never at war.
Wow.
Yeah, so then as soon as I got on the phone, he was like, baby girl, how you doing? I said, I'm all right. He's like, I just want to let you know that I'm an asshole. And he's like, you can say whatever you want about your mom. This stuff was your mom. And I literally, I've teared up probably like 3 times today.
Tear up and don't back in that funk again.
I know.
It's our mindset too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Our mindset, when it stays negative, it draws negative stuff and we don't even know. That's what the universe, that's what we put in the universe.
Yeah.
But put something else in the universe.
Yeah, well, that made me feel good because this man don't never apologize. He never thinks that he's wrong. And for him to know that he had to humble himself and eat that piece, that was a big old piece of humble pie he had to eat to call me. Well, to at least reach out and text me and stuff. Like, that really made me feel good. Like, because this lady was driving me crazy. But the good Lord works in mysterious ways. And I haven't heard from this man since, like, at least February. Probably, like, around Valentine's Day. Hey, look at God at work, doing his marvelous stuff that he normally do. So that was awesome. That really made me feel good. And then the lady downstairs, she's been that, hold on one second. So know that's right. I
You
know
say
that's.
bless my sister.
Thank you. You do the
Yeah,
same. I
will.
appreciate
Will.
it.
And I
Yes,
just
yes,
gave you
yes.
5 stars because you're extraordinary.
Oh, awesome.
And I
Thank
will
you.
definitely back up with you.
Well, I will do the same for you, honey, as soon as I get in this crazy room.
Oh, well, you take your time.
Thank you.
Yep, yep, yep.
Drive safe now.
Thank you, I will.
All right. Y'all, she was so nice. Oh my gosh, she was so nice. Like I said, good Lord puts the right people along your path when you really need them. Like, oh my God, I'm trying not to cry, y'all. I'm really trying not to cry. This stuff is just horrible. This lady is horrible and she know it. But I'm glad that the lady downstairs got my back. And I'm glad that my mechanic friend reached out to me, because it's like, I need to check up on him, one. And then two, I'm glad that he has my back too. Because it's too much. It's too much spiritual warfare going on right now. Too much. And I got to pee so bad. I'm trying not to pee on myself. Trying not to pee on myself. All right. Okay. Hold on, y'all, because I know you don't want to hear me handle my business. Okay, y'all. I didn't pee on myself. Thank you, Jesus. Mama said you got to count your blessings. So thank you, Jesus. I didn't pee on myself. That is a blessing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. I was holding it for dear life. Oh, my goodness. But yeah, that lady was real nice. She was real nice, y'all. Mm. All right. So that's done. And then I'm thirsty. I need something to drink. I do not feel like walking to the store right now, though. And I don't have any more water to drink. Oh, I have my vultures and everything. I can eat it. Yep. Okay. Hey, what's up, Jeffrey? Could you still meet nice people? Honey, the good Lord puts good people along my path all the day. And like I said, I don't ever even see the lady downstairs, but y'all, you see she got my back. And that means it speaks volumes. It does. And like I said, I'm not trying to cry no more. Like I literally have been teared up like 3 times already today. Like this shit is just horrible. I should not be going through this shit. I don't do nothing. I do all the stuff that I'm supposed to do. And this lady's trying to make me out to be public enemy number one because I have the right to complain about the stupid fuck shit that's going on in this house and that has continued to go on in this house. And she want to make me out to be the troublemaker because what? Traci has a mouth and Traci stands up for herself. Okay. I haven't done nothing wrong. The only thing you can say I have done is I did not have my rent money to pay by today, which is the 5th of the month. You know, she saw me when I was going to the interview. She knows that I just started my job Tuesday. The husband knocked on my door Tuesday. She not woke me out of my sleep last night, and then here he knocking on my door again, bringing her the phone. Where you're ignoring me. Well, you have to give me time. I'm looking for a place. I'm looking for a full time job until I land another one. You have to give me time. And sometimes I just don't want to be bothered with you because you're a bugaboo. I told her that. When I was sick, you kept blowing up my phone. That was the truth. You won't leave me alone. So at this point, when I need my space, I need my space. Y'all have knocked on my door every single damn day this week. Like, leave me be. You know, I just got to work. She's like, well, because she overheard me 4 o'clock in the morning coming down here tiptoeing and stuff like that. I have the right to be upset. And if I say that I want to leave because I'm venting, because I don't like the shit that's going on here in this house, I have the right to express myself. The girl said the same thing. And like I said, she said she's not going to talk about it because she's been trying to talk about me. The landlady has been trying to talk about me to the lady downstairs. And she's like, that lady is decent. She's struggling just like me trying to get herself together. I'm not going to discuss this with you no more. That's what she pretty much said in the fucking text message. Like, she's doing too much, y'all. She doing too much. And at this point, the other Spanish lady talking about I look racist. Lady, that is, she said I look like I'm not responsible. That's racist. Okay? So, fine, don't rent your space to me. Fine, no problem. I need time to get my money up, to get this money together to be able to try to move. The lady just said she was a social worker. Okay, so she's going to find the number to like a potential apartment place where I can have my own space to myself and it not cost me like an arm and a leg. Like, it would be within my budget. Like, I have to pay. She said some of the places are only like $50 more than what I'm paying right now, and I can have a whole spot to myself. I need that because I don't want to have to go through this shit no more. And like I said, I was feeling better because my mechanic friend had finally reached out to me and he humbled himself, y'all. He apologized. He said he was being an asshole and he apologized. That speaks volumes too because this man don't never apologize for nothing. He thinks that he's not wrong ever. And that I know that took a lot for him to eat that big old piece of humble pie, to text me, said, are we still at war? And then when he got on the phone, he literally said, I am an asshole. Like, I'm sorry. You can say whatever you want about your mom. That was your mom. And like, that had me choked up. You know, that reading the lady's text message earlier had me choked up. I'm choked up now. Like, this is at least 3, 4 times I've been choked up in one daggone day. Because this lady won't leave me the fuck alone. I'm not doing nothing. I mean, I can see if I was doing stuff. I can see if I'm smoking cigarettes. I can see if I'm smoking crack. I can see if I'm smoking weed. That's not following the rules. I told her, these kids get away with murder. I did everything you asked me to do. You wanted me to smile on the girl and tell you when she's smoking the cigarettes. Like I said, she's trying to play all the females against each other. But then, like I said, when I did that Tuesday, when I came home, then she asking her husband, he a wuss. He got a vagina. He's like, I don't want to say nothing when I asked him, did he see the plates in the sink? Like, he don't ever see nothing. Okay, but I'm the one who's affected by all this shit because I'm right here. I'm right here. So at this point, because the other Spanish lady is being racist and said that I look like I'm not responsible. Okay, I look like, not that, oh, I think you're not going to pay your rent. I look like I'm not responsible. That's racist. And then I'm dealing with this shit with this lady because I didn't tell her that I was leaving. I never said that I was leaving. I never told you I was leaving. You, and this camera is not just picking up the shit right here when I'm in my room. The girl thinks there's a hidden camera right here in the fire detector, and it might be. Because there's no way in hell that that camera could have picked up what the fuck I was saying here in my room and in the girl room when I'm whispering. She doing too much, y'all. And she know I don't have nowhere to go. And because she getting on my fucking nerves, like my mom said, you want to be an asshole? I can show you I can be a bigger asshole. She can't kick me out. I've already established residency here. She cannot kick me out. And I'm the one you don't have to worry about. But because you being a bitch and an asshole, Traci gonna be a bigger bitch and the bigger asshole. So let's go. Let's play the game. Let's play that game because I already know. I learned well from the crazy Koreans and this last crazy little hotel situation or whatever, and from the whole little squatting situation that I had dealt with years ago. So, see, knowledge is power, y'all. I didn't know about OSHA, EEOC, and all that stuff until I learned from the crazy Koreans. Now I know. And G.I. Joe said knowing is half the battle. Knowledge is power, y'all. It's power. There's power in the name of Jesus to break every chain, break every chain, break every chain. Okay. Yes. I'm taking these vitamins, y'all. They ain't gonna keep getting on my damn nerves. Whew. I didn't tell her when I was gonna pay my rent, and today's the 5th. What am I gonna say? I just started my job Tuesday. I don't even know when I'm getting my first check. But it's not that when I was making the arrangements to pay my rent, I'm not responding back in a timely fashion. I'm ignoring you. Yeah, because you a bugaboo. My mama wasn't this domineering, but even if she was, she had the right to be. That was my mama. You're not my mama. And I'm not used to being in a situation. Even like the landlord in the city. I swear to y'all, I saw him when I first moved in. When I went to see the room and when I first moved in, he gave me the key. In 2 weeks, I swear to you, those were the only 2 times that I saw that man. I worked at night, so I came in early in the morning when everybody's still asleep, already left to go to work, and I would leave out when everybody already retired for the night to go to bed. I would hear the kid and the dog and all that stuff. I would never see him. That man never came knocking on my door. And even though he kept my security deposit, he didn't bother me. I'm not used to the shit that I'm dealing with right now. She an overseer. I said that. She a fucking warden. This feels like a prison. I'm not a criminal. I pay my bills, and only because I had lost my job when I did, and I still have other bills to pay in the meantime. Okay, and I have to eat. I don't have no EBT or nothing right now. My money gets spent quick because I got to spend money, and I'm spending, and don't really have nothing coming in yet until what? I just got back to work on Tuesday, so. Thank you, Jeffrey. Tracy, you're a friend. I made a comment about my mom that he didn't agree with. So he literally didn't talk to me. He hung up the phone on me. And then the next time when we had the conversation, you know, he was like, I need to watch my mouth. And I'm like, you need to mind your motherfucking business. That was my mama. I came out of her coochie. Like, if I wanted to say what the fuck I had to say based upon how I felt and what I prayed on and the clarity that I received after the fact and all that stuff, that was my true thoughts and feelings. And as my friend, you should have been supportive and just listen to what I had to say. He's going to try to censor me and tell me I need to wash my mouth. And you didn't even mind your motherfucking business. And you see, it's September. I don't think I've heard from that man since Valentine's. Mm-hmm. I keep telling y'all, I'm not that one to be played with. If I agree with what you have to say, fine. If I don't, it's fine too, because, we can agree to disagree. But you're not going to sit there and tell me what the fuck to say out of my mouth and try to censor me because Tracy got a problem with that. My mom said you don't never let nobody take your rights away. That includes people that are in your inner circle. But like I said, he had to truly humble himself. That was God, y'all. That was God. That was nobody but God. Like I said, this man could be very arrogant. He don't never apologize. He don't never think he wrong. And he was soft-spoken. Okay. The first thing, like I said, the first thing that came out of his mouth as soon as I got on the phone, he's like, I am an asshole. He acknowledged he was wrong. He apologized and he said I could say whatever I want. And I'm like, okay, cool. He's like, so are we good? We good. Like, I was never at war with you, but you're not going to tell me what to say out of my mouth. Yeah, Tracy got a mouth. Yeah, this lady got a problem that I say what the fuck I had to say, but I have the right to say what the fuck I had to say because you haven't been dealing with this fucking crack shit. And this shit is ridiculous. It's beyond ridiculous. I'm a regular Joe Schmo. I go to work, come home. I'm older. I'm old enough to be this girl's mother. Me and her mother are the same exact age. Y'all have me dealing with too much. I told her because he has me on FaceTime, FaceTiming her. And again, she was being snippy with me last night. I'm tired. You're disturbing my rest, lady. So she's going to say, oh, well, based upon the conversation last night, she didn't feel right with the conversation last night. Lady, I didn't buck back at you. I didn't say nothing rude or derogatory. I've never been rude or disrespectful. I've never been rude or disrespectful to you, and I've never disrespected your house. I said I follow the rules. I clean up behind myself, and only up until this month, I was late on my rent. That's the only thing you can fault me for. That's it. I haven't done nothing. I don't smoke in her house. I don't smoke cigarettes, crack, or weed in this lady house. The only liquor that I had was this little Jack Daniels shorty that I got to make my little hot toddy because I'm trying to break up the mucus in my chest. Like, I don't even have no peace to play with my pussy in peace. Like I said, like, I don't have no peace. I don't have no peace in this house. This house of horrors is horrible. But I never told that lady to her face that I have an issue with her house. I never told that lady to her face that I was moving. So the girl might be right. There might be a hidden camera because you can't tell me that that camera all the way in the kitchen picked up on me whispering to this girl in her room and in the hallway. And I'm going back and forth. So she might have heard the back and forth because she worried about us talking about it. I'm like, y'all know I always refer to her as my sweet Portuguese lady until I realized she's not a sweet Portuguese lady. I didn't have nothing bad to say, but she doing too much and she been doing too much. So at this point, she knows I don't have nowhere else to go. You're not gonna force me out on the street. I know my rights. So at this point, like she said, with them, she would have to try to get them to go. She would have to do it legal. That means she got to go to the courthouse and file the paperwork. That means you got to spend the money to file the paperwork at the courthouse. And y'all know she ain't trying to spend no money. If she's gonna tiptoe down here at 4 o'clock in the morning because she see this hall light on, she tiptoed not just to turn the light off, but she was eavesdropping in my conversation. So you had to hear what you had to hear. So, oh well, you're not going to kick me out on the street. You're being an asshole to the wrong person. I didn't do nothing. But again, mama said, you want to be a bit an asshole? I can show you I can be the bigger asshole. So Tracy just got to be the bigger asshole, you know? And she could have got her money. But again, she being an asshole. That's why I said I wasn't giving her no more money. And at this point, I don't have to. I just got evicted last year. You can go ahead and go through that same process. But you're not going to be a butthole and try to kick me out. The lady don't even know my name, y'all. She don't even know my name. So good luck with going to the courthouse to file paperwork on me when you don't even have my government name. Yeah. That was part of the problem from the but it's all good. I've had too many stalkers, y'all. I've had far too many stalkers. Even TT was stalking me. Like, I got too many fucking stalkers. She could give a 30-day eviction notice. Yeah, she could give a 30-day eviction notice, but she still would have to give me 30 days. She just can't kick me out. She can give me the 30-day eviction notice, but in order to give me any type of eviction notice, she still has to file it through the court. She knows because she said the same thing about the kids across the hall. I have to do it legal. That was her words. Yeah, you can't just, try to, and you can't call the cops. The cops ain't going to do nothing. They're going to tell you the same thing. If you want to evict them, you got to file the paperwork in the court. And your problem is you about to get blocked. Yeah, that's your problem for talking shit. Yeah, I know. Like I said, my mechanic friend called, like he texted me today. I haven't heard from that man in February, since February. So, I mean, shit is what it is. No, but that's what I'm saying. I'm just now getting back to work. So she knows I have to get my money together. Cause she's mad because I didn't tell her when I was gonna pay the rent, and I didn't try to make no arrangements with her to pay my rent. What do you want me to say? I don't know the exact day when I'm getting my money. Okay, so what do you want me to say? Oh, I might be able to pay this day, and then if I can't pay this day, then it's gonna be a problem. Do you see what I'm saying? She just wants the money. She money hungry. She just wants the money. She saw me going to the interview on Wednesday. Okay. I text her. Even the lady said, I'm at work. I can't respond back right away. That's her problem. She's a control freak. Because I don't respond when she wants me to respond, that's what she has a problem with. Because I don't have my money and I didn't make these payment arrangements with her, then she has a problem. Okay? But it's not like you couldn't get the money. I'm just going back to work. So she didn't care when I was sick. She don't care that I'm just getting back to work. She's like, she expects everybody in the house to be responsible. But how is it everybody minus the girl? She on drugs and she not working. So how is it that everybody else have to be responsible but not that one person? And why is she allowing them to get away with murder? I don't smoke crack, cigarettes, or weed in your house. And what do you mean murder? You know what I'm saying, lady. You have never heard that term before? You're allowing these kids to get away with murder. I said to them breaking the rules. That's a fact. I've never broken no rules. And when she asked me to spy on the girl, 3 times I told her when the girl was smoking. But then of course when the husband come down here, he don't never smell the cigarettes. And then when I just asked him, did he see the 3 plates in the sink? I'm not saying nothing. Okay, vagina. You don't have to say nothing. Your wife is the one with the pants and the dick in this relationship. Okay, fine. But what she's not going to do is continue to harass me and bully me because these people have literally knocked on my door every single day this week. She woke me up out of my sleep last night. Okay, I was supposed to have been at work this morning, but I didn't have $100 to pay for one ride to get to work when I barely make $100 in a day when I get to work. So the shit is what it is. She can't do all this stuff. I have already established my residency here. Okay. And like I said, it's not like she couldn't get her money, but I feel the way that I feel because I have the right to feel the way that I feel because of all the shit that I have endured since I have been here. Okay. And she can be slim shitty if she want to. But I feel the way that I feel because she being a butthole. So I'm just supposed to still take the ass fucking even from the daggone Portuguese lady that I thought was sweet? No. But I mean, she could try to play all that if she want to. If she called the cops, just like the girl said, she want to gain access to that room because she wants that room clean. Okay, fine, I can understand that. But she had threatened to call the cops on her if she don't let her in the room. So what is the cop supposed to do? Well, I feel like everybody has been talking, but like I said, the lady downstairs is not feeding into the stuff. Yes, exactly. Right. She does have to file through the court. She knows because she said with the kids, she said at least 3 or 4 times, I'm not kicking these kids out because he don't have nowhere to go. But I don't have nowhere to go. And the whole time when Tracy was homeless and couldn't get into a shelter, when I'm getting my ass whipped and I still can't get into a shelter, nobody was there worrying about what the fuck I was going through and that I had a roof over my head and all that stuff. So why is it that they get the free pass? You concerned because they don't have a place to go, but I don't have a place to go. This girl can get into a shelter. She can get help with her problem. She can get a job and get housing when they wouldn't help me do none of that shit. And I'm supposed to be so understanding because they don't have nowhere to go. Okay, but I don't have nowhere to go. You're not worried about nothing else, about nobody else but these kids. And I'm like, okay, well, but they're not even your kids. Yeah, she don't have no respect for me. She wouldn't even leave me alone when I was sick, y'all. The landlady not helping by harassing you instead of helping you go to work or find a job closer. Yeah, I know. Well, I was trying to. Because, see, this is the thing, y'all. The job would have been closer if I would have moved to the place that I was supposed to have moved to this weekend, right? I would have been closer. Like, my job was not even like, I could have got there in 15 minutes. I got a lead foot. With me driving, I can get to work in 15 minutes flat. I would say it's probably 20 minutes, but I could get there in like 15 minutes. All you're doing is speaking the truth. No one should be mad at you. Yeah, I know, but she's mad at me because I didn't make the payment arrangement with her. What am I going to say, lady? Because if I say, okay, I'm going to pay the rent on the 10th, but then, of course, if I didn't get my check to be able to pay the rent on the 10th, then it's still going to be a problem. And then she wants to sit down and have all these, you know, like sit down roundtable meetings. I don't want to talk to you no more. I don't have nothing else to say. You're being a bugaboo. She won't leave me the fuck alone when I'm sick, when I'm not sick. You know, she wants the shit done the way that she wants it done because she's controlling. I don't bother nobody, y'all. The only thing that I'm at fault at is I didn't have my money to pay right at the first of the month. I got other bills to pay. You know, I gotta buy food. Like my money, like all the money from my last check is already gone. She's not gonna help me do nothing. When they realize the truth, feel very bad for going against you. Well, I mean, at this point, she's just gonna have to go through the court. She needs to charge that couple more than $800 because why the hell is she charging you 700 and them 800? She should charge you 400 at the most. Tracy, that crackhead lady is the landlord house snitch. She probably is. I mean, I'm not naive. Tracy, did she call your job and explain what happened today? Did I call my yes. I had to leave. That's why I went to the store. Remember, I went to the store this morning to call. My assistant GM didn't get there yet, so I talked to the girl. I think she's the one that I had interviewed with last year because I had interviewed at the same job. So I called like I think you have to call like at least an hour before your shift, and I literally called right at 8 o'clock. So the girl said, I told her, my assistant manager knows what I'm going through. She knows that I was supposed to move this past weekend. That's why honesty is the best policy, y'all. Honesty is always the best policy, and I will stand by that to my dying day. Okay, the lady knows what I'm going through. So she's like, well, you did what you were supposed to do. You followed the protocol. You called an hour before your shift. Your manager's already aware, and I told her what happened. I didn't have $10 to pay for one ride for a Lyft, and I don't have no more money on my Chime card, because sometimes Uber is cheaper. But I have like $5.62. That's not enough money for me to be able to get to work. So yeah, I had called them like first thing this morning. So I'm gonna have to call them again tomorrow morning because I know I'm not gonna be able to go because I know the rates are still gonna be high, which I already had to pay $50 just to get to work both days when I went, and that was already too much. Maybe find some low income housing since you're single and by yourself. The state will pay for most of it. Yeah, but I have to be approved. Like when you're on those lists, they take forever. And I've applied in at least 5 different counties over the years, and I've never got a call back, or email, or nothing. The state will only come in if she receives disability check or low income assistance. Yeah, so good luck with all of that. And see, this is the thing, right? I'm sorry about that, y'all. Let me check my thing. All right, sorry about that, y'all. The Wi-Fi had kicked me off. So, and I took off my pants so I could get comfy. Let me go get the rest of my ice cream because I definitely need me a pick me up at this point. Like it was too much. It was too much again. Like that happened in one day, y'all. It's too much. Like, but she knows she's doing too much. But I'm glad that the lady downstairs had my back and said that she wasn't going to feed into that foolery. Like I'm glad that she had my back. That had me choked up because it is a lot. It speaks volumes, y'all. Hold on, let me get my ice cream. Let me see, I got a clean spoon and I'm getting my ice cream. Ugh. Okay, y'all. So I just went into the kitchen to go get my ice cream. So I turned the light on. So I guess as a punishment, because I'm not trying to kiss her ass and be constantly harassed by this lady, they gonna take the microwave out. So now we can't use the microwave. You see what I'm saying? She being real stupid, bullshit ass petty. Like whatever, lady. You gonna take the stove out next? Like I can't make this shit up, y'all. Like literally, I can't make this shit up. This lady is an asshole. And this ice cream is froze back up. My job is not 15 minutes away because I didn't move in with the Uber lady. I'm still in Baltimore County, so it's not 15 minutes. It would have only been 15 minutes if I was able to move, but remember, I didn't move, so I'm still here with the Nazi landlady, which is at least 30 minutes away. Thank you, Justin. So she's like, oh, she's not responding and she's ignoring me, so take the microwave away. I guess to make it less comfortable, like when they were messing with the lights earlier and stuff like that. But even still, she can't do that. She can't cut off the light. She can't cut off the water. She can't do none of that shit. But like I said, I'm not the one you got to worry about. And again, like I said, I told her it's not fair. You just said not even like a month ago, whenever that little incident happened, like that's shit that I should have wrote down in my calendar so I know exactly when the fuck it happened. Whenever it was when the lady had to, which I need to respond anyways, whenever the lady had to call the cops on her because she had locked her out of the room downstairs, the cops said, these landlords don't follow the rules. They just want people up in here to collect the money. They don't follow the rules. And then when they have an issue, then they call us expecting us to be able to fix the problem. They're like, there's nothing we can do. She has to go to the court. And she knows that because she says that all the time about the kids. But she don't deal with it. The shit continues to get worse. But she knows. She's like, I have to do it legal. That's what she said. Those were the words she said out of her mouth. So she knows what she's doing is not right. She's not trying to give me time. She's like, I need everybody in the house to be responsible. Okay, so then why is it everybody in the house has to work and pay bills and be responsible except for the one that's addicted to crack? So she's going to tell me that marijuana is not a drug and that she didn't know that the girl was taking drugs. Lady, stop trying to play me for a fool because the girl already told me that you were in her room, you saw the drug paraphernalia on the dresser. So that means she's still doing the drugs. Like, you cannot tell me you're that fucking gullible and naive that you don't know that she's still in there doing the drugs. Oh, well, thank you for letting me know. Bitch, I ain't no snitch. You went in there to saw the shit yourself because the girl said you were in the fucking room and you were complaining, talking about you didn't know she was still taking the drugs. Stop trying to put me in the middle of this stupid fuck shit. You've been dealing with this crack shit for over a year. And then because I'm here and I'm complaining about it because I'm not used to dealing with crack shit and the people not being clean and being responsible of cleaning behind themselves, you're like, oh, you need everybody to be responsible to pay your mortgage and shit. Except for the one that's addicted to crack, though. Why does everybody have to be responsible except for her? And why is Tracy the problem now? When Tracy follow the rules, like I said, y'all, I did what she asked me to do. And I'm the problem because I didn't pay my rent. And it's like I go from county to county, so there's not like even like a bus. And normally it would take like multiple buses, but like I said, I'd have been all right if I was able to move to where I was supposed to be moving to. And the lady that said like I don't look like I'm gonna pay my bills and made that racist comment. Not that she don't think that I could pay my bills. She said I don't look like I could pay my bills. And this is a Spanish lady too. I don't either, but like I said, I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. Like, I'm tired of her blowing up my phone. I have the right to be upset. She's a bugaboo, y'all. She's very controlling. Like, when I say that she act like an overseer, what was an overseer, y'all? What was the overseer's job? What is a warden's job? Okay? Tracy's not no criminal. And I'm not no fucking slave in a field. Okay? But this place is horrible. And when you don't bow down to the queen, she gonna sit there and try to make your life miserable. But I didn't do nothing though. What did I do? What did I do wrong? Putting up with all this shit for 2.5 months. What did I do wrong except for not paying my rent on time for September? I didn't communicate. She said the lady, that's why she had locked her out because she didn't communicate with her for 2 weeks. But again, I don't respond in hours, and it's a problem. She got her husband knocking on the door. But she did the same thing to them. They don't pay her no mind. They ignore the fuck out of her. The girl cuss her out, and the boy don't pay her no mind. And they still pay. He paid whenever the fuck he want to pay. She had even said the lady downstairs was late at one point, so I'm gonna have to ask her. To the McDonald's that's down here, I don't know if that would make a difference. I don't know. What's up, Tim? What's up, Mr. Zach? Yeah, I was. I don't ever mean to fall asleep when I end up falling asleep on the chat. And that's one of my faves, chocolate chip cookie dough. Haagen Dazs is on sale this week at my local grocery store, so I need to pick me up today, y'all. Today was a really rough day. Yeah, well, I noticed that Politic asked you a question and you totally avoided or just didn't see her question or you're just not answering it, you know. And then, look, y'all know I'm not the type of person to ask for stuff, okay? But there has been a couple of times when I actually have had to ask for help when I really, really needed it, okay? So when you have somebody that volunteers to help you, and they did, I'm not going to say that they didn't, but then they're going to come at you like, again, you did something wrong when I didn't do nothing wrong. How is that a Tracy problem? If I don't never ask nobody for nothing and somebody volunteers. See, I'm the type of person, if I say I'm going to do something, I do it. And if you're supposed to be doing something out of the kindness of your heart to help somebody because you know what my situation is like, then why are you keeping a tally and why are you throwing it back in my face? Why are you blowing up my phone? Why are you telling me I shouldn't have bought another phone? I didn't even have to buy the phone. The phone was free. I only had to pay for activation. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, it's my nose, not the nose. It's something else itching. Right. I mean, you just don't see. I don't even know how to pronounce your name. Whatever, Mr. Sample. You sitting here being slick, saying slick stuff. But am I really gonna do all that? No. Okay. So since she had put that out there, like I said, I'm not gonna say no names. I'm not gonna say no names, but I just already went through that, you know, because if somebody volunteers to do something, then how is it my fault if you feel like you've sent me too much? You know, I gotta move. You know, I got all this stuff to do. So my Cash App name is not my government name. Okay. I didn't think that I needed to spell that out for anybody. Y'all have heard me say so many times, I am a domestic violence survivor. I've had my ass whipped twice. Not cool, but it happened. Okay. Not paranoid either, but I literally had to do hiding in my bush one time. Okay. You have people that will look your shit up. Okay, no problem. You can look up what the fuck you want. But I'm not putting my government name out there. My landlady don't even know my government name. Like I said, so good luck with you filing the court papers. We don't have no contract. This lady don't know my name. She don't even know my first name. Mm, my phone's about to die. So like I said, you cannot be mad at somebody if you offer to do something and then do it and then do it and do it without nobody ever having to ask. And then again, you put something else out there like, oh, I'm going to help do this. And then it's a problem with the means of having to send money. And then they're like, okay, I can't send it this way. I'm going to send it another way. But you got to pay a fee, like a really high fee. And when I say, give me a minute, let me see what's gonna happen, and then you still take it upon yourself to do it. How was that Tracy fault? Hello, and shout out to England, y'all. So I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I'm sure the herbal goddess know, and I'm sure you know. There's somebody that's always in my chat all day, every day. The last few days they haven't been in my chat. I know you know. people weird hopping on the live, watch her crying, and be treated like this, and have the nerve to still talk about a date. Where y'all gonna go? Like I said, if you want some Tracy Coochie, cash app. Oh Lord, you funny as shit. But I can't argue with that. And right now, Tracy ain't giving up no coochie. Tracy Coochie is not on no potential dating blocks for nothing. I'm not feeling it right now. Just not feeling it. Oh. Yeah, I see it. You in rare form, honey. I see it. And I ain't even mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know if this is the strap. Something was right in that spot. It's like I can't see it to get to the edge. Oh, crap all up. Oh, and then it starts moving. Okay, so okay, so I feel like at this point, because Tracy's an open and honest person. Okay, like I said, I don't have no reason to sugarcoat nothing. I'm a realist through and through. Like what you see is what you get. Like I said, my mama taught me to live my life by the truth and integrity. So I don't have no reason to lie on nobody. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. It is weird. Okay. But he faithfully come in the chat. He faithfully come in the chat. But he not the only one that faithfully come in the chat. And he not the only one that do weird shit. But I feel he's harmless, right? Okay, no problem. Okay. So it's like I said, it's like, you know, it's hard to it's kind of hard to kind of gauge people sometimes, okay? Because like I said, like a lot has happened this week, y'all, and it's only Thursday. Okay. So like I said, I was supposed to have moved this past weekend. We know I didn't move and we know the reasons why. Okay. In the interim, we know that Tracy literally just got to work Tuesday. Okay. So sorry, stupid fruit fly. So when I said literally, this man knocked on my door when I got home. He woke me up out of my sleep. I took my clothes off. I put my nightgown on. I laid down. He knocking on the door because of the cigarette smell, because she told him to come knock on the door. But you said if she's smoking the cigarettes in the house, to tell her, text her and let her know that she's smoking, okay? So I did that. So then I go back to sleep. And then, like I said, my phone was buzzing. At this point, y'all know I got three phones. I'm on my pink phone. That's my YouTube phone where I do my recording. My black phone that I accidentally left in the Uber twice now is my regular phone. Okay. I got the red phone. That's my latest phone. Okay. So, hmm so like I said, that happens every day, but I feel like that's harmless. Okay. Because am I really going to be dressing up in a cat costume? Most likely not. Okay. So, like I said, I don't really have a problem with that. I really don't. Okay. But Tuesday, like I said, the husband came knocking on my door, waking me out of my sleep. The phone buzzing again woke me up out of my sleep. So I had to deal with that. And then I went back to sleep. And then by midnight is when the lady, that's a lot to have to deal with in one night, being awakened three separate times. Okay. And like I said, I'm not the type of person to say that I'm going to do something and then I don't do it. Okay. If I'm going to help somebody out and I said I'm going to help them out, I'm going to help them out. If I can't do it, then I'm not going to say that I'm going to do it when I can't do it. Like, even as far as money and everything else is concerned, okay? Like, even like the CC and Carissa and other people, that had asked for stuff or whatever. Like, say, like, if Carissa asked me for $100, right? Right now, I don't have it. So I'm like, if I had the $100, I would give it to you. And like, honestly, I don't even know when I'm going to have it. But the moment that I have it, I'll let you know if you still needed it at that time. That's kind of like how that whole little scenario kind of plays out. ML, I don't even know what your point is. You got to pay to stay. I understand that. Rules, no smoking. So don't do it. Easy, game over. Well, who's smoking? Traci ain't smoking no cigarettes. Traci ain't smoking no weed. Traci ain't smoking no crack. So what's your point? It seems like you're coming in at the tail end of the situation, not really even knowing what's going on. I'm still dealing with this shit with this house. And then people talking shit because they don't even know what the fuck is going on. And then they just saying slick shit out of their mouth, not even know what the fuck going on. Traci don't smoke. Okay? Y'all don't see me smoking cigarettes. Y'all ain't never seen me smoke no weed. And I damn sure don't smoke no crack. So what is Traci smoking? Traci hasn't violated no rules. So explain to me, what am I smoking? You better stop playing with me because you were 2 seconds from being blocked. Okay? What's up, Canary? Look, let me tell you something. Okay, Traci is a like once a blue moon smoker. But has Traci smoked anything in this house? No, I have not. Okay, I have not. Thank you, ML. So my thing is, I follow the rules. I follow the rules. I clean up behind myself. I clean up behind everybody else. I haven't done anything, but I'm frustrated. I'm beyond frustrated, and I feel like I have the right to be frustrated because I've dealt with a lot since I have been here. I was dealing with a crazy job, and I'm dealing with this whole house situation all at the same time. And even though I'm not dealing with the job situation anymore, I'm still dealing with this housing situation. This lady is being overbearing, she's being controlling, she's doing all this stuff. Anytime that I don't respond back in the time what she feels is a timely fashion, she got her husband knocking on the door. So what if I'm not here? Though, what if I'm not here? I was supposed to have been at work today, but she could see on the cameras that I wasn't at work. So then this is 3 days in a row this week. He knocked on the door Tuesday. She woke me up out of my sleep at 11 o'clock last night talking about, oh well, she feel like something is going on in her house based upon the conversation that we had last night. But I didn't buck back at you. I'm tired. I'm just trying to get the fuck back to bed. So what did you hear in the conversation yesterday that had you feeling some kind of way? Like I'm violating your rules and I'm disrespecting you and your house and all this stuff. So how did you get that from the conversation last night when I didn't say nothing? She was 2 seconds away from being cussed out. I still didn't cuss you out. I want to go to bed. I don't want to listen to nothing else that you have to say. What did I do? Because I don't want to sit there and listen because you woke me out of my sleep at 11 o'clock at night. So what did I do wrong? Other than not having my money to pay my rent right at the first of the month, what did I do wrong? Tracy's not smoking in this house. Tracy hasn't had no visitors in this house. I still can't wash clothes in the house. Now they didn't took up the microwave, so now we can't even heat food up in the house. Okay, so what else? What else is the long? Because she said she was gonna list the whole laundry list of rules that they're gonna take down anyways. So what else are the house rules that Tracy's violating other than not paying her rent on time? Because I just literally got to work this week. What other rules did I violate? Okay, I don't text back in a timely fashion. I'm ignoring her. She a bugaboo though, and I'm not doing nothing wrong. Okay, I've been going to work since I started this new job, except for today. I don't have the money yet, and I still have to eat, and I still have bills to pay, and I still have to have money to get to and from wherever the fuck I'm going because I don't have a car. So, what the fuck did I do wrong? I didn't respond back in a timely fashion. Okay, but I'm looking for places, job searching, still job searching, more job searching until another full time job kick in. I didn't do nothing. And then she's literally giving me a fucking hard time. I can't talk on the phone at night because she hears voices. You don't hear my voice. You hear one voice. When you say you hear voices, that's with the S, that's plural. You're not hearing my voices. I only got one voice. You hear them. Because if you hear me in here talking, that's just me talking. You only hear me talking. So again, when did that become a problem? Like I can't even talk on the phone now. I don't have no peace in this house. I'm dealing with crack shit. This lady is a fucking overbearing, landlady. Now she's all over my back because I don't have my money to pay right when it's the first of the month. But you know why I don't have the money to pay it right at the first of the month. And I don't have a date. I didn't have an exact date to tell you when I was going to pay my money. But when I went on the interview, when I started this job. So you're giving me a hard time because I didn't make the payment arrangement with you. But these people across the hall don't never pay on time. And she had just said a month ago that the lady, not only did she not pay the rent, she wasn't communicating for 2 weeks. But I've never done that to you. Okay, I didn't respond to you in a timely fashion today because after I went to the store, I went to the store. I cooked me some food to eat. I came in here. I had emails. I told y'all I had a message to respond to. The people he had called me and said they already hired somebody. Okay, fine. When I called the other number, she said, you know, um, their location doesn't have like an actual vehicle where you can do the pizza delivery. So I'm I'm mind boggled right now because I'm still trying to figure out in her mind what she feels like I did wrong. Okay, when I didn't do nothing. You know why I don't have my money to pay on time this month. It's not like I wasn't trying to pay though. She knows why I didn't have the money. Okay. But you let them pay whatever the fuck they want to pay. And I know for a fact the lady, she said she was the one time she said she was late, and that was like at least a month ago. So why are you giving them some leeway, but then you don't extend that same courtesy to me? And then you're making it seem like I'm causing all these problems when I'm not doing nothing. Half the time, I'm not even here, y'all. I'm not even here half the time. And when I am, I'm asleep. So I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck did I do, other than not have my money at the first of the month this month to pay my rent. What did I do? Because she's literally coming at me, because I'm venting, because I'm frustrated and I'm stressed the fuck out. And I have the right to be that way. I've never been around crack addicted people. I've never seen a real crack rock ever in my life. I've seen a crack pipe before, but I've never seen the crack to go with the crack pipe. She left the crack pipe on the floor yesterday. And then this lady gonna tell me she knew she was on drugs before. So listen to what I'm saying, y'all. She literally is trying to play me for Boo Boo the Fool. She literally said, I did not know the girl was still taking the drugs. She knew she took the drugs from before. So how is it that a crackhead was taking the drugs before, but you don't know that she's taking them now? Like, at what point did she actually stop taking the drugs and not bringing them in the house? And I'm, like I said, I'm just trying to figure out, what did I do wrong? I just got to work. I didn't have an exact date to tell you. Like, I literally did not have an exact date to tell her. Okay, that's why I didn't say anything, because my money might be available. Like tomorrow's Friday. Friday's normally a payday. Is tomorrow payday? I don't know. Is it next Friday? I don't know. Is my payday 3 weeks in the rear because I'm just starting? I don't know this pay cycle. I don't know. That's why I didn't say nothing. But I'm still trying to figure out, what did I do wrong? I clean up behind myself. I have not smoked in the house. Like I said, we still can't wash no clothes. I still cleaning up the bathroom and stuff behind myself. I even offered to wash the girl 2 loads of her clothes so she can get the clothes out the tub when she was trying to, even with the thing when she wanted me to clean the bathroom. I already cleaned the bathroom twice. I wasn't cleaning it a third time because I already cleaned it twice. So I'm trying to figure out what I did wrong. And then at the same time, here I'm trying to get out of this situation. And somebody offered to help me, when I never asked for nothing. Every single time when somebody has sent me something, when I asked for the help that one time, my friend actually sent the money to me because I was $50 short moving into the place in Baltimore. Okay. And then even after that, before and after, anytime before I even, knew how to pin my Cash App in my chat, when people would ask me for my Cash App, if they sent it, great. If they didn't, okay. But they still asked, and I never know when somebody's going to send me a Cash App. So again, when somebody offers to help you and then is with stipulations, to me, that's not truly being helpful. Okay, Trump, I'm about to block you because no, I have not smoked in this house. I don't have nothing to smoke. So please stop being a smartass. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I mean, I used the stove earlier because I made some French toast and stuff like that. Why would they take the microwave up? Why are you being messy? Why do you keep bothering me? I don't have the money to pay right now. And then she literally is trying to kick me out on the street when she's not trying to kick nobody else on the street that she know that they don't have nowhere to go. Well, I don't have nowhere to go. So why am I being the one being kicked out on the street because I'm taking up for myself? And I am extremely frustrated and stressed the fuck out. This lady is a bugaboo and won't get off my dick. Okay? She's constantly bothering me. When I was sick, she was constantly blowing up my phone. Let me be, let me get better, and then fine. I'm looking for a place. I'm job searching. Why are you bothering me? Okay, I couldn't go to work today. So you see that I'm in the house. So, oh, because Tracy in the house, you won't fuck with her today? It's fuck with Tracy Day? September the 5th, 2024 is Fuck with Tracy Day. Okay. Thank you, Art. And I missed one of my lottery numbers. My birthday came out last night, y'all. $2,600. And I can't even catch that. I was in here asleep. Yeah, but this is not like a personality like contest. It's not a popularity contest either. Okay. I don't care if she don't like me. The bottom line is Tracy didn't break the rules. And I paid my rent on time until this month. But when you give them a break and they don't fully communicate with you, okay, and then you've given her a break, When she said, "Oh, she didn't talk to me for 2 weeks," yeah, but I don't see you going knocking on her door, bothering her. My fat ass can't join no military. I'm old and I'm fat. That's not going to be an option. I'm just over it, y'all. I'm just so over it. I'm so over it. Like, she's so worried about what people are saying about her. But again, if you're not being messy, you don't have to worry about nobody saying shit about you. That's just facts, y'all. That's just facts. If you're not trying to if you're not trying to pay all the women against each other and being messy, then you wouldn't have to worry what people were saying. The lady said in the message she's not going to keep talking about me. She's not going to entertain the stuff no more. So she's literally trying to get information out the lady. I don't never see the lady. And the only way, she said she didn't even know that I was here, because like she literally, unless she hears me in my room, unless I hear her in her room, I don't know that she's here. Like, she wasn't even here for like a whole week or something. Like, I've only seen her 3 times in 2.5 months. Some people are special. Oh, where's my phone? Oh, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Father God, please help me, Jesus. So, like I said, my birthday literally came out last night. Back, well, with a zero at the back. So when I play it, I always play it frontwards, which is 0823, and I play it backwards, which it came out 8230. $2,600, y'all. I was in here sleep. And I was in the car yesterday praying to God because I was like, can you please release some of my miracle money? And then I can't even get out to play my numbers. And damn it, if my birthday didn't come out straight with the zero at the end, that just happened last night. Because it's like, this is too much. It's too much. And I know I did nothing wrong. Traci has no problem taking full responsibility for the things that I do as the grown woman that I am. So if I fuck up, I have no problem standing up and like, okay, yeah, that's my bad. I made a mistake, but I didn't do nothing though. Like, I didn't do nothing. I'm just guilty of not having my rent on time for this month and not making no payment arrangements and not texting back in a timely fashion because I'm sitting here trying to job search and do other shit for myself. Excuse me. The kids don't pay at the first of the month. Like, they pay like in two installments or whatever, and that's how it's been. Like, I guess based upon however he get paid, he pay a portion and a portion. Yeah, man. Thank you, ML. So then why are you gonna sit there and throw up in my face that other people looking for a room? Yeah, but again, like I said, you're not gonna have no regular Joe Schmo that's gonna be cool being in this room when you literally have somebody addicted to drugs right across the hall. So I'm just trying to figure out, what did I do wrong? Okay, because I didn't do nothing wrong. What is that time? I don't know what that is. Have they in the past? As far as I know, yes. Like I said, they don't pay. Like I paid when I moved in, I paid at the first of the month of July. I didn't pay right at the first. Like I said, I got sick. So I paid like around the 8ish or whatever. So I went through this whole text thing again, but it could have been paid right at the first of the month because I had the money. She just didn't take it when I first offered it. Okay. And then this month, she knows that I had lost my job. It's a month later. So of course my money has run out. And then, like I said, somebody offered to help. So literally leaving wouldn't be a problem. But when the lady said that I don't look responsible, it's because I don't have all my money. Okay, but I'm just getting back to work. It's not a secret. Everybody knows I'm just getting back to work. But I'm just, like I said, I'm trying to figure out what did I do wrong when I did everything that you asked me to do. I had followed the rules. I've cleaned up behind myself and everybody else. I haven't had nobody in this house. Like, because I even was trying to get my hair done. Like, the girl was like a mobile hairdresser, but it's like, I can't break nobody here because there's cameras all over the place. The moment that somebody here, then that too is going to be a problem. So I'm stressed and I'm frustrated because paying the rent is not a problem because I pay my bills. It's just, I just now started the new job. Had something kicked in, I don't know, maybe last week when I was still feeling better, then I would be, I guess, further in the, what is it, like the pay cycle that, like, by this Friday, I should have probably got a check. You know what I'm saying? Because it would have been like 2 weeks later. Right. That's what I'm saying. He pays when he pays. It's never on time. It's never right at the first of the month. That's what I'm saying. She gives them a break, and then the other lady, she said, didn't pay on time, and then she didn't communicate for 2 weeks. But I've never done that to you. She wouldn't allow me to do that type of shit. Okay, so it's like I've fully communicated. I have fully communicated. Okay. But like I said, today, because I was off from work, it's like I have to try to get some other things done that I wasn't able to get done when I was literally at work for 2 days. Okay. So because I didn't respond back in a timely fashion, I'm punished. Like I'm being punished now because I couldn't respond. You're gonna have him knocking on my door. So what, y'all gonna be knocking on the door tomorrow too? You already knocked on the door 3 times this week. You already woke me up out of my sleep last night. So y'all literally gonna be knocking on the door tomorrow too. I still don't have my money. And that's the only thing that you can fault me for because I haven't broken no rules. And I did everything that you asked me to do. That's what I'm saying. Like, it really feels like a slap in the face. When she asked me to tell her, it's like, it doesn't matter if I'm telling you that she's smoking because every single time when I told you that she's smoking, you still didn't do nothing about it. There's no consequences to her smoking. And then he don't never smell it. So I don't have nobody to back me up when I say, okay, I smell this. But then there's no confirmation to yes, because by the time he finally get around in the house or whatever, he don't never smell the smoke. Okay, fine. So y'all are taking it for these kids that could get away with murder. But Traci the asshole, because Traci's the only one, again, Traci the only one crazy and complaining. And if you don't like what's going on in my house, you could leave. I'm like, but why would you say that to me though? You don't make me feel welcoming, like, because you're like addressing that to me because there's too much drama and stuff in your house. Yeah, because me and the black lady downstairs complain when the boy don't never complain. That's what she said. He's never complained once. Okay. And then she's like, I'm feeling some kind of way based upon the conversation that happened last night, but I didn't say nothing. I'm letting you talk so you can hurry the fuck up. Like 3 times I'm trying to walk away because she woke me up at 11 o'clock last night, y'all, when I was dead sleep. Like I was in a soul sound sleep. And then I can't get back to sleep because my mental is blown. And then by the time I finally, got sleepy to go back to sleep, it's like, what, 4 or 5 o'clock? And then I can't go back to sleep because I got to get ready to get up to go to work. And then I can't go to work. And then this shit's happening. I don't know what the fuck they're going to be knocking on the door for tomorrow. I still don't have the money. And then the person that said that they were going to help me, they did help me. They did. But as far as what I needed help with at this point, they did not. Okay. And then it's like a thing with Cash App. And then, okay, fine. This is a thing with Cash App. Well, I'm going to send you a Western Union. No, wait until the lady gets back to me, which she didn't do until today. Wait until the lady gets back to me. Wait until the lady calls me so I know what she's doing. Wait until we hear back from the lady. So they're going to send the Western Union anyways under my Cash App name. That's not my government name. I cannot receive a transfer from Western Union. The first and last name on the transfer have to match your first and last name on your ID, or else they're not going to give you the money. So you went against my wishes and did something that I didn't ask you to do. And then you're going to talk shit. And then you're going to be like, oh, well, I've never heard of anybody getting mad when somebody was trying to send them money. Well, not all money is good money. Y'all know that. I didn't keep the $9 that time when the lady in the hot pants got on my fucking nerves. Talk about, I should be glad that Paul pretty much did my job when I had to go to the bathroom. No. There's only certain places that they actually allow to do that. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm going to go because I got to make another phone call. Mm-hmm. Oh, and I got to plug this phone in. All right, y'all. I got to make a phone call. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.